Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today I am super excited to make Mardi Gras king cake. Yum! For those who have never experienced Mardi Gras before, well, you should. It's very cool. There's a lot going on. There are lots of fun parades. It's a crazy time, but all in good fun. And this cake is served in all that time prior to what is Fat Tuesday, which is what Mardi Gras means. And this is the cake that you're supposed to eat. I'm going to be making the cake first. It's going to rest, make the filling, and then the icing. It's so easy to make and so utterly delicious. And then we get to put some sparkling sugars on top. You know how I love those. And these are in the colors of gold, green, and purple. And those have special significance for Mardi Gras. Gold equals power, green equals faith, and purple means justice. And these all go on this beautiful king cake, which I guess you could call like a Danish, but it's a king cake. And we're also making it because, oh, I just can't wait to make king cake. Green, gold, purple, icing to bake. 8 tablespoons melted butter. 3/4 cup lukewarm milk. 2 large eggs plus 1 egg yolk, and hold on to that extra egg white you have. Add in 3½ cups of all-purpose flour. 1/4 cup granulated sugar. 1/4 cup non-fat dry milk. 1¼ teaspoon salt. Mix gently. 2½ teaspoons instant yeast. 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. Either 1 teaspoon of lemon rind, or you could use some type of lemon oil. Mix well until it makes a smooth dough. Okay, let's see if this is a smooth, silky dough. It is. It is sticking together. We're going to cover this and let this rise for an hour. Now let's make the filling. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, so room temperature. 1/2 cup granulated sugar. 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour. 1 large egg, room temperature, beaten slightly. 2 teaspoons vanilla extract or vanilla paste. It has been an hour. Let's go ahead and roll the dough out into a 24×6 rectangle on a lightly greased work surface. Dough is so soft and pliable, you can pretty much almost do this by hand. So here I've got 1 over to 24, down to 6. Try to get it as even as you possibly can. Realize I am not doing this with a rolling pin, just with my fingers. Now that we have our 24×6 pretty good rectangle, we're going to go ahead and add the filling into the center. Now we're going to fold it up so that the edges meet, and we're going to pinch them together. Because a king cake is traditionally a circle, at this point I'm going to connect the circle as one. Okay, I've got to transfer this to the baking sheet. Let's give this a go. So let's get it on here best we can. Cover and let rise for an hour, and towards the end of that time, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The king cake got nice and puffy. Now take that extra egg white that you had and mix it together with a tablespoon of water, and we're gonna brush that on top of the king cake and then get it in the oven. Brush on top. It's gonna make it nice and glossy. Bake for 20 minutes, and if it looks like it's getting too golden brown, go ahead and tent it with aluminum foil and bake for another 25 to 35 minutes. It should be a rich golden brown. "20 minutes has gone by. We're going to go ahead and tent it with some aluminum foil. And then we're going to wait another 30 minutes until it's a rich golden brown. Remember, that's what we're looking for. Look how puffy that is. Just like that. Time's up. Let's take a look. Ooh, that looks great. Let's take it out. Ta-da! Let it rest for 15 minutes, and then we're going to transfer it to the wire cooling rack, and then we'll make the icing, and then we get to put on the gold, green, and purple icing. Aha! Okay, let's move it over to the wire rack to cool. Now I'm going to slide the parchment paper out. Look at that. Wait for this to cool completely, and then we're going to make the icing, and then we get to use the different sparkling sugar colors. Yes. The cake has cooled. Let's make the icing. 2 cups confectioner's sugar. Pinch of salt. Teaspoon vanilla extract. 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. Start with 2 tablespoons and work your way up. You wanted the consistency of molasses, so we can drizzle it over the cake. Mix together. I'm going to go ahead and pipe it over the cooled king cake because it'll just make it easier. So I'm going to give it one last stir. I did this in the bear claws as well, and it worked out perfectly. So just go ahead, put your Ziploc baggie or your piping bag in a glass, and go ahead and pour it in. Cut the tip off, and just let's start drizzling. While the icing is still sticky, let's go ahead and put our sugars on. We've got our gold, our green, and our purple. Let's start with our yellow. Let the icing harden, and then we get to taste it. Look at this. It looks so pretty. Smells delicious, looks delicious. I think we have to do a full inspection by cutting a slice and taking a taste. Let's cut a slice. It's so pretty, I almost hate to do it. All right, let's get a good look at this. Ooh, the bake looks perfect, and you can see the cream cheese filling in the middle. Now I get to taste it. I cut off a piece so I can get the best of everything. All right, here we go. That is really good. I spent a lot of time in New Orleans. This is a great king cake. It is a great substitute for not being in New Orleans during Mardi Gras and getting a true king cake. This is truly great. The cake itself is nice and light and fluffy. And that cream cheese filling, so a little bit of lemon coming throughout, and it just is truly delicious. And of course, who can resist that icing on top with the gold and the purple and the green? I know I can't. I have to eat some more. If I can do this, you can too. I had never made a king cake before, and it turned out fantastic. So give it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram at Jen's Daily Dish and more.